But let's get into just the first part of chapter 12, especially transfer pricing strategies and just a little bit of part 2, conditions that influence transfer pricing. There are some learning objectives and you have gone through that. But here is a nice diagram, I think, that actually paints the whole area of transfer pricing. What you have witnessed are guest presenters who are expert in which area? The yellow area, the blue area, or the green area? Hands up for the blue area. Hands up for the green. Hands up for the yellow. Yeah, you're right, yellow area. That is the regulatory environment, tax planning, government control over how the enterprise reports its taxes and accounts for its profits, right? Yes. So what about these other two areas? Well, some of that we're going to cover in management accounting. What are the basic transfer pricing strategies? Well, as Carol has explained, it is about the transfer from one company to another, and she did explain here that at this stage, the third party to your subsidiary, that is a competitive price exchange, and from the parent to a distributor, that is a competitive price exchange, but in between is a related party transaction, and that's where the transfer pricing area comes to fruition, a dispute between the transfer price setter and the taxing agent, okay? So this is where the transfer pricing occurs. Here I want you to think about in terms of the factors affecting transfer pricing. A, organisation efficiency. When we talk about organisation efficiency, we're talking about how should we set up the subsidiaries to maximise the benefits of labour costs, to maximise or minimise the risk of operating in a certain country where foreign exchange may fluctuate, so you may want to do transfer pricing to get profits out, not because the tax is higher, but because the currency is more volatile. You're not trying to minimise tax, you're trying to minimise risk. Can we use transfer pricing to make managers make efficient decisions without us having to monitor them all the time? Let them negotiate the transfer pricing. That's organisational efficiency. When we talk about organisational efficiency, we're talking about how the organisation can best use the transfer pricing to optimise the use of resources. To optimise the use of resources. So in decentralised companies, they will give authority, they will delegate authority to you in country A, to you in country B, to you in country C. And then, oh, you two are transacting, you two work it out. Because I'm in country D and I don't have time to watch you to work out what's the best transfer price. You two work it out. You're both motivated to maximise your profits. You sure will come up with an amicable transfer price. Okay? That's what we mean by organisation efficiency. You're trying to take advantage of the fact that we're a decentralised organisation. We can't have someone in central office telling every one of the 100 subsidiaries all over the world, this is your transfer price, this is your transfer price, this is your transfer price. Okay? You delegate. Figure it out. You know the risks of your operation. All right? You negotiate. All right? So when we talk about negotiate transfer pricing, normally it is independent of what BEEP says or the OECD says or what the regulatory authority says. Negotiated transfer pricing operates in a decentralised environment between two managers of subsidiaries that may be related. And then they negotiate because they have the best information to negotiate with. When we're talking about organisation efficiency, the aim is to maximise the benefits of decentralisation. And how do you do that? Well, you use transfer pricing to get the different subsidiary managers to just negotiate because they have the best information. And that's what we mean by goal congruence. You get them on the same page. They're making the decision. I'm not telling them what the transfer price is. Ah, well, can we do that? Sure you can. You have to do that if you're a big organisation. All right? If you're decentralised, you can't have someone in head office just telling all the subsidiaries what to do all the time. Impossible. That's what I mean by organisation efficiency. Organisation efficiency is a very big topic in itself. We cover more in that detail in strategic management accounting. And because I've now allowed manager A and manager B in two different countries to negotiate transfer pricing, now I'm going to evaluate your performance. I'm going to evaluate your performance. And you can't complain. I gave you the ability to set the transfer prices. You can't complain to me, oh yeah, but we didn't have control of transfer pricing. Yes, you did. You can set them. You negotiate. So now I can evaluate your performance as a profit centre, you see. Because you've taken all that into account in your negotiation. That's what we mean by decentralising, allowing negotiation to take place, and then enables you to evaluate the performance of the individual managers. Profit centre. And I love this topic. Performance evaluation, I love that.